Hello, my soul family. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Keisha, and here on this YouTube channel, I love to deliver healing messages through tarot. Also, a little bit of astrology gets mixed into it. Actually, a lot of bit of astrology gets mixed into it. But on this channel, mostly tarot. Hi, soul family. How you doing? I hope this message reaches you well. And if you're not well, I hope this message or this video can bring some light into your life and maybe some joy into your heart, even if it's for a second, because you deserve to feel joy at any moment and every moment that you can, even though we're living in difficult situations and difficult times. Hi, soul family. If you're watching this when I'm uploading it, then it is a little bit after Cancer season, and I think we just had a new moon in Leo. So if you're watching this when I upload it, I hope that you had a I hope you survived Cancer season, because Cancer season was not a doozy for me. I think I cried almost every single day during Cancer season. Like, if any lingering emotion needed to be expressed and came out, that shit came the fuck out. Woof. Woof. So I hope that your Cancer season was as nourishing and I guess nourishing is the word, 'cause that's what you do, right? Your tears come out, you cry, and then it waters the seed to now grow something better. So I hope your Cancer season was as nourishing as mine, and I hope that you was able to get through it. So today's pick a card topic is going to be some channeled messages from your inner child. I pulled up my co-star today, and my co-star was like, what did you basically, and it's Mercury retrograde, so please put up with my rambling and stumbling over my words. But basically, my co-star was like, what did you like to do before the world told you it was bad, or before you got embarrassed about it? Like, when you were 5 years old and you just like to get up and do whatever it was, and you had no notion of what anybody else might have thought about it. What was that? And please reconnect and try to do it again. So I took that as it's time for me to connect a little bit with my inner child, to quiet the busy quote unquote adult mind, and to bring out the inner child in me, the part of you that used to be just joyful and excitement and hopeful and wanting to try new things and willing to learn before life got maybe difficult or harsh or beat you down, or circumstances told you couldn't do it, or family members like ruined the dream for you, or friends or your community. Before you had knowledge of all those heavy, heavy things in the world, when you were just a wee babe, when you were just 5 years old, frolicking. Have you ever seen kids or children like play with bubbles, and just how excited they are when you're blowing bubbles for them? Is like the most magical, fantastical thing in the world. So that part of you that can open up your eyes and see the world as this big opportunity of magic and wonder and things to learn and frolic and jump around. When I was a kid, I had the most craziest imagination. Like, I could turn the living room into, I don't know, I could turn the living room into like this epic adventure where I was climbing volcanoes and I couldn't jump on the floor. Like, every opportunity for me as a kid was to explore my imagination and just live in this like kind of crazy world. And I don't know, I kind of lost a little bit of that, and co-star kind of reminded me of it. So that's where this reading is coming from. And we're going to get into your little magical inner child, and we're going to see what are some of the messages or advice, or I'm not sure what's going to come up. I haven't read through the piles yet. We're going to do it together. But we're going to look at your inner child, and we're going to see some of the messages, advice, or things that they have to say, or maybe something they want to remind you of, a feeling, a situation, an event. We're going to channel some of that, and hopefully by the end of it, you could I don't know, find that little magical part of you that didn't get a little bit stifled or strangled in this crazy world of adulthood. So we have 3 piles today. And I decided to use the sun card because in tarot, the sun card is the bright sun day. It's that little kid riding a white horse. It reminds me of frolicking outside. Look at the sunflowers, everything facing the sun. Excitement. It's the most positive card in the deck. And yeah, let's get on with it. So let's do pile 1. This is pile 1. All right, camera, get straight. This is pile 1. I'll put you right back here. This is pile 2. And this sun card is pile 3. Yeah, get clear. They want to see you. All right, so brace yourself for a loud noise. Meditate on the cards. Use your intuition. You want to choose whatever sun card is calling to you. So pause for the loud noise. Yeah, take a deep breath. Pause the video. Whatever card is coming to you, calling to you, that is the pile for you. And I will see you at your selection. Hello, pile number 1. If your intuition brought you to this sun card, then this is a pile for you. This is the tarot deck from the Modern Witch Tarot. And this is actually one of the first tarot decks I bought myself when I started to get deeper in tarot. I started off with astrology, and then I don't know, I feel like it was just like a natural path for me to then start to explore tarot. I remember a good maybe, I think I bought my first tarot deck for myself maybe over 13 years ago, but I'm not sure if I used it, if I just got it as part of my astrology um, deep dive and birth chart deep dive. And then I don't know, I kind of like fell off of it and life happened, and then I came like back around. So this is one of my first decks. So this is a very important deck to me. I use it often. Most of the pictures in here are women, and I have a very strong feminist streak. So enough about me. Let's get to your reading. So pile number 1. Let's look at your self-forgiveness card first. And your self-forgiveness card says, I forgive myself for shaming others' ability to effortlessly and endlessly receive from their environment. I choose to believe that when I allow myself to receive without reflexivity, reflectively giving back, I'm replenished with the resources I need to give more freely. Please excuse me. Mercury retrograde, public school education, Pisces Mercury. All right, pile number 1. A message that I'm hearing from your inner child is it's time to like choose something for yourself. I'm not 100% sure what that means just yet. It's time to choose something for yourself. Have you been choosing based on others, or maybe choosing based on circumstances or what you think might be right? It's time to choose for yourself. Let me do a soul's journey card. Just even get a little bit more information here. Purpose. I know what I'm here to do. Okay. I'm going to put that right here. Purpose, I know what I'm here to do. And ooh. Okay, pile number 1. Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. It's time to choose something for yourself. So there's no doubt that you're a hard worker. There's no denying your strength. Pile number 1. Is there something that you've been doing like on the wheel? And when I mean when I say on the wheel, I mean like maybe you have a job and your job is in customer service and it brings in good money. You know how to do it, but it's not expanding anything in your life. Like your purpose in life is not to be like a good customer service agent. Like your purpose in life is not to be a good accountant. Do something for you. Your inner child is looking for some kind of excitement. You know, kids learn, kids grow through learning, right? When at all different like stages of, from being a baby to a toddler to even when you go to school, right? They always have like a fun way of learning and doing stuff. And if we wake up and we hit our responsibilities every day and we wash our dishes and do the laundry and hit all those adult points, I'm not saying we're not learning anything, but I mean, those are the things like we have to do to survive. It's not the things that we think, it's not the things that we do to like learn and grow and like and tap into like that mysticism like as a child. Do something for yourself. Purpose, I know what I came here to do. Growth, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Is there something you've been interested in that maybe seems a little silly or too childish or childlike or maybe too, I don't know, like mysticism and stuff? Is something that your inner child wants to like explore and get into and get off the rat race of like the 9 to 5 and that everyday work wheel. Some topic came up. Some topic came up. I don't know whether you saw it in a movie or a book or maybe you went on vacation or somebody spoke to you. Something came up in the last like however time where it kind of made you feel excited again. It made you feel like it gave you like that kid like feeling. Something came up. I'm not sure what it is, Pawan. Something came up and it flashed a little bit of a spark, and maybe your every day to day routine started to feel like maybe a little bit mundane. But something came up. Something came up that excited your inner child. Something came up that was part of your soul's growth and your soul's mission, and your inner child it wants to explore it. It wants to explore it. You know what that was for you. It's not a, it was like a feeling that cannot be ignored. Even maybe if you want to push it down and say, oh, that's silly or that's childlike or I can never see myself doing something like that. But it piqued your interest and it got you excited. And it's starting to like recharge and like re-energize, and it will continue to do it. And your inner child wants to do it. Do you have people around you that live a little bit more freely? You feel like you have a tight schedule, like a tight routine. Maybe you got labeled the responsible one. Maybe you was the oldest and your maybe you have siblings and you were the oldest one, or maybe you were the oldest one out of your cousins, or you feel like the oldest to refer to you. Maybe you're the mother of your group and you kind of keep things on point and you keep them together, and I don't know, you follow the path of what you're supposed to do as an adult. But sometimes what that does is that stifles our inner child. The reliable one doesn't mean that you don't get to become a little free flowing, a little reckless sometimes. It's time to execute some other things. It's time to, your inner child is saying it's time to execute some things. It's time to find that childlike wonder back in the things that we do. You don't have to be the responsible one. I don't want to be responsible. I want to be responsible for myself. I want to be responsible for my happiness. I want to be responsible for the things that I want to learn and I want to touch and I want to experience and I want to do. I don't want to be caged in. I don't want to be boxed in. I know we have bills. I know we have responsibilities. And you've done such a good job at keeping those things together and making sure they won't fall by the wayside. You'll never let them fall by the wayside. I don't want to be caged in anymore, please. Let's have some fun. Let's explore something. Let's get a little bit dirty. When's the last time you got a stain, like a grass stain from like rolling in the grass? We deserve to have some fun. I don't want to be caged in. Give me a minute. I see so-and-so having fun. I see so-and-so being able to frolic. Why can't we frolic? Why do we have to be bogged down with the responsibilities? Why do we have to be in the house at this certain time? Please. Please. I feel like I'm being stifled. The responsibilities won't fall. They won't fall. Your inner child is crying, pile number one. They're crying. Their chest is tight. They think you're taking life and everything way too serious. Your inner child wants you to loosen up so they can come out. They understand that you did what you had to do and you took over what you had to take over, but they want you to loosen up now so they can come out. It feels like you build a strong enough foundation for them to be safe, but locking them away and making sure that they do not roam is not a way of staying safe. And maybe it was a way of staying safe in the past, but right now it's not serving you or your inner child. They want to play. They want to come out. Only you have the ability and the power to let them out, to let them show. Do not be afraid to be a little bit silly. Do not be afraid to be a little bit messy. I'm not sure if that was allowed when you was growing up or in your past, but you can give yourself that permission to be able to do it. Your inner child is asking for it. It's okay to be childlike. We encourage. Love is how the creator love is directly attached to the creator. Creating is attached to the, that's why we call it the creator. You can still do your day-to-day stuff, of course. It won't fall by, you will never let it fall by the wayside. By bit, though, you can start opening up. Bit by bit. A little bit of imagination. Can you go back to when you were around 5? Pile number 1. What were some of the things you like to do? What were some of the things that got you excited? Did you like coloring? Did you like swimming? Did you like drawing cartoons? Were you a silly kid? Did you like making jokes? It's time bit by bit. And the people around you would love to see that part of you. And the people who don't want to see that part of you, sorry, let them go. Let them go. But it's time for you. You've taken care of the outside adult stuff. It's time for you to take care of the inside inner child stuff. If you can pile 1, in your mind's eye, if you can hold it, but if you have a picture of you when you were younger, get it out, hold it up, and talk to that child and let them know that you're going to keep them safe. And that whatever happens, you're not going to let anything happen to them, and that you love them and that you trust them to now come out. All right, pile 1. That's all I see for you. I hope you put through my Mercury retrograde rambling. I hope that this message made sense and it connects with you in a way that it needed. Thank you for clicking on my channel and trusting me to read for you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Mwah. Hello, pile number 2. If you were drawn to this Sun card from the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot deck, then this is the message for you. Channeled messages from your inner child. Let's start off with your self-forgiveness card. All right, your self-forgiveness card says, I forgive myself for staying in places I no longer belong just because I have invested so much time, energy, and love already. I choose to believe that changing my mind is a superpower, and I benefit from each experience I invest in simply by gaining greater strength and clearer perspectives. All right, pile number 2. It feels like a friend group. It feels like there's a friend group, or it really feels like a friend group. There's a friend group, or maybe your family, or there is a situation that is draining your adult self, and is draining your inner child. And the image that I'm getting is like your inner child is like tugging on like your sleeve and is like, come on, let's go, I'm ready to go, it's time to leave, I want to go. And you're like, one more minute, one more minute. Do you remember being a kid and like your parent was like in an adult function and it just wasn't fun anymore, there was nothing left for the kids to do, and maybe it was like a family barbecue or something, and you as a child was ready to go, and your parents was like, one more, like one more drink. Or maybe like they were getting into like an argument or something, and you're like, come on, let's go. And your parent just like kept shooing you away. That's what it feels like with your inner child. Your inner child feels like the true, like, your inner child feels like the intuition part of you calling to leave. So if you feel that in the back of your mind, in the back of your head, and whatever this situation is, if you have a calling, if you have an inkling that's saying it's time to move on, it's time to go, it's time to get out, that is your inner child trying to nudge you out of this situation. Your inner child is no longer having fun. They are no longer comfortable. They do not feel safe or protected when it comes to whatever this situation is. They are ready to go. They feel drained. They feel taken advantage of. Your inner child is crying out to go because they feel like this situation is overshadowing and more important than taking care of them. and it can't be. Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order and relationships. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. It feels very heavy. It doesn't feel like it's easy to just walk away, but it's time for you to choose yourself. You're not losing on anything. You're not losing like an investment or time. It doesn't work like that. Like we come in contact with different souls in this world because there's lessons that we have to learn. There's things that they bring to us, bring out of us, and we outgrow people, and that's absolutely perfectly fine. And it feels like whatever the situation or this group is, you have definitely outgrown it, but you're having a hard time leaving it. Your inner child is extremely uncomfortable. Your inner child is ready to frolic with a new group of people. It, your inner child is saying, "I this this group is putting me on edge. This situation is putting me on edge. I don't want to play with these people anymore. This is no longer fun. I don't feel safe around these people. I feel like they bully me a bit. I don't want to be bullied. I deserve to be with people who want to do and excited about life the way that I'm excited about life. I'm starting to get down on myself. I'm starting to feel like you're choosing this situation and you're choosing these people over me. How come I'm not important no more? How come what we want to do is not important no more? Why do we have to stay here? Why can't we leave? They're crying, pile number 2. Why can't we leave? Why do we have to stay here? I don't feel safe here. I don't feel safe around these people. There have to be other people that we connect with better. Come on, it's time to go. Even if it's me and you for a while, that'll be okay. We could reconnect back with each other and we could decide. We could reconnect with each other and we can decide on what our next step is. But we're not going to be able to do it if we stay in the grasp of here. We have to go. Can we please go? I'm tired. I'm ready. Please don't ignore me. Pile number 2, your inner child needs some comfort. In your mind's eye, can you close your eyes and can you picture a younger version of yourself? Whatever age comes to your head is the age that you need to see. But can you close your eyes and can you picture your inner child? And can you picture yourself as your adult self taking the hand of your inner child? Taking a hand and literally walking out a house, walking across the street, walking anywhere. Can you envision that? And then can you tell your inner child, it's you I choose, it's us I choose. I'm just going to pull a card to see what might be holding you back. It feels like you've been like back and forth with it too. So this doesn't feel like a group of people or a situation like you're not aware of this push and pull or if it's time to go. It's just like, I guess the courage, yeah. I guess it's the courage to just go ahead and take that leap. You don't need whoever these people are, you don't need their approval. You only need like the approval and the permission of yourself. They feel like there's money involved too here. I don't know if you're giving it or they're giving it to you, or you're tied financially, so it's also hard to leave. Children don't really understand. Inner child and not inner child, they don't really understand, financial matters like that. So with all these pentacles, you have the Empress, you have pentacles, 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 and cups. It feels like there's a lot of money intertwined with emotions in this situation. But you need the Page of Swords with logic to cut through it. So if you're financially dependent on this group of people, or if they're financially dependent on you, it's time bit by bit. And that is not going to happen overnight, of course, but it's time to bit by bit start separating and getting your ducks into the order, because whatever this relationship is, whatever the situation is, is draining you. It's draining you, and it's draining your inner child, and it's not really benefiting you. And your inner child is crying to get out of it. They do not feel safe. They do not feel safe. I could cry a little bit. You ever come across a child that didn't feel safe? It's scary. They're scared. They're scared. They're scared, and they're not dealing with these people anymore. Bit by bit, how can you start to slowly sever the relationship, sever the connection? Bit by bit. I'm not saying it's easy, pile number 2. Nothing's fucking easy. Excuse my French, or don't excuse it. Look at this cup upside down, empty, pouring out. Pouring out. I don't feel like this group pours back into you. I feel like you pour into it and you pour into them, but they do not pour back into you. Everything on this page that has a cup is pouring out. The cups is pouring out. The money is pouring out. The only thing that remains upright is your abundance. This group needs you more than you need them, whether you realize it or not. The person that you need right now is your inner child, because they are the guiding force. They are your intuition. They are the nagging feeling in the back of your head and your chest and your body. They are looking out for you. They see you, they know you, and they're looking out for you, and they're ready for you to now look out for them. And the way that you start by doing it is severing whatever this mess is. Start to untangle and unravel yourself from this situation. If you feel like you've been forcing it, you've been forcing it. You've been forcing it. You've been holding on to it. You deserve better. Your inner child deserves better. It's time to build relationships with people and things that are going to fill up your cup, not empty it. Okay, pile number 2, that's all I see for you. Thank you so much for clicking on my channel and trusting me to be your tarot reader, and I hope to read for you again. Hello, pile number Hello, pile number 3. If you were drawn to this Sun card, then this is the reading for you. This deck is from the Astro Matrix. It is Astrology and Tarot app and website. I heavily use this website all the time, so feel free. Oh, it's moving. Sorry. All right, pile number 3. So I'm going to start off with reading, because this felt very important to read. I'm going to start off with reading a little excerpt from this surrender card. Ready? Surrender. I can release my need to control. You need to understand the distinction between power and control. You have the power of internal control, but very little external control over people or situations. The majority of your external control is through the power of influence. You can lead by example. Every soul has its own unique path, and it's not your job to dictate it. Giving advice or direction in a compassionate manner is the way to go. Your soul, too, has a past and possesses the power to control it. but you must surrender the illusion that you have control over another. Remember that this is a process, and from time to time, your ego will rise up and demand that things be the way they should be. Envision a hot air balloon being loaded up with all of the things you think you need to control and let them ride away in that balloon. You'll be surprised to find out that when you release the energy of control and accept the energy of surrender, doors will open and that you never expected, because you have now given the universe space in which to materialize what is needed for your highest soul growth. All right, and let's just do this here too. I forgive myself for being more compassionate with others than I have been with myself. I choose to believe that when I consciously practice accepting myself without judgment, I discover an even deeper compassion that I may have then to share with others. All right, pile number 3. This is going to be a heavy one. This is going to be a heavy one. So, in my readings, I'm finding a common theme when it comes to a pile. And there's a pile where I can feel heavy trauma and heavy, like, something that happened that is now lunged itself into your nervous system. And I feel that this is the group. This is an issue that permeates through your nervous system. Right now at this moment, I can't even really hear your inner child. We're going to try to create a safe space, you and I, right now, to see if we can get your inner child to come out. Because the heaviness and the trauma is what's coming out right now. And it doesn't feel like something you've created. It felt like something that happened to you, especially in childhood, where your inner child does not feel safe to come out at all. There is a heaviness to you. There's an anxiety to you. And I'm so sorry, Paul 3, because it was not good. It was given to you. It was given to you. It was done to you. I'm so sorry. If no one in your life has ever told you sorry, I'm here to tell you I'm sorry. It feels like when you were a child, your needs were not met, whether it was, abuse or neglect, whether you didn't get the proper nurture or you didn't have like a good upbringing. There's something that got placed in your nervous system. But this is not who you have to be. It's not who you are. The trauma is not your identity. It's what you've been through. It's a heavy weight to carry, but it does not dictate who you are in your life and how you have to move forward. You have the control to do it. You're not out of control when it comes to that. It feels like your relationship with control has to be flipped around a little bit. Your inner child is begging for you to create a safe place for them to come out. They want to talk about what they've been through. They want to share with you what they've been through. They want to share with you what it has done to them, what they feel, and they're begging you for a safe place to come out. And the only person that can create that space for them, pile number 3, is you. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. You have a lot of love to give and to share, pile number 3, but it feels like you might be neglecting the most important person that you could ever give that love to, and that love is to yourself. It feels, when we've been through like a lot of stuff and it's heavy, sometimes it's easier to focus on other people and help them and love them and cherish them and show them love, and hoping that maybe you'll get like an ounce or a drop back. And sometimes when you do get it back, you don't even know what to really do with it. The person that you need to put all that energy into is yourself. Your inner child feels like it's missing. Missing. It's time for you to go explore inside. Turn that compassion, turn that love on the inside, and it's time for you to go to through like this hermit card right here. It's time for you to go into an inward journey where you go inside and you start to explore, and you go and you save and you rescue the inner child inside of you. That's your next rescue mission. Not a loved one, not a partner, not a friend. It's for you to go inside and rescue the inner child inside of you, because the image that I'm getting is like, I don't know if you ever seen Stranger Things, but when, I think his name was Will, when he got trapped in the upside down place and his friends had to come find you. Your inner child is Will, and you are the friends, and you yourself and I are the ones who have to go into the dark scary place to go ahead and rescue them, because they are waiting to be rescued. You can't keep going on trying to save others without saving yourself. It's not possible. It feels possible, but it's just a distraction. It's not possible. You must help yourself first. And I'm not saying this like it's easy, pile number 3. I never say anything like it's easy, because trust me, I understand. I've been through it. I've been through it too. It feels very heavy and very traumatizing and not easy. If you have access to be able to get a therapist, please do so. But your inner child is asking for you to come save them, to come rescue them. And you don't have to do it alone. The people that you have in your life, and all the people that you have given to can also help give back to you. Now, they can't do it for you. They can't do it for you. They cannot do it for you. But they can help you. They can hold your hands, and they can give you encouragement, and they can support you as you go through it, as you do it. It feels like a lot that has to be explored, but you can definitely do it, pile number 3. The message from your inner child is, come save me, come rescue me. It hurts down here. It's dark down here. I'm alone down here. Your inner child is saying, I need you. I need you to turn inwards. I need you to retrace your steps, come back, and come save me. They don't feel scared or petrified, just so you know. They're not scared. They're not scared. They're not scared. They're hopeful. They're hopeful that you're going to come back and turn around, start to explore yourself and come find them. They're hopeful. They're so hopeful. They wait for you every single day. They never give up on you that you're going to be able to find them. They have so much faith and so much hope and so much trust in you. They're not scared. They want you to know they are not scared. Where they're at, they're not scared. They're hopeful. They know that you're coming to rescue them. They know what you've been through. They know how hard it is. They're not mad at you for not coming back and checking on them. They understand how painful it is and that they're hopeful and they're waiting for you. No matter how long it takes, they'll be there. They'll be waiting for you. They're sorry that you had to go through what you guys had to go through. They know you didn't deserve it. Sorry, pile 3. They want you to know that. And they love you unconditionally. And they're not mad. And then, more importantly, they're not scared. And they don't want you to be scared. They don't want you to be scared as you journey back. It's time to bring some light into your life. Pound number 3. What makes you smile? What brings you a little bit of joy? You deserve to, even if it's for 1 second, even if it's for 5 seconds, you deserve to feel that for 5 seconds. What brings you joy? What brings you light? What makes you smile? What makes you laugh? What makes you a little bit giddy? What are your favorite shows that crack you up? What do you like to eat? What are nice things you could do for yourself? Do you like going to the spa? Do you like getting your nails done? Do you like going for drinks with friends? What are some of the lighter things that you like doing? You have to bring more of that into your life. It is the responsibility, and it fucking sucks, but it is the responsibility of the victim to then heal the trauma that has been done to you. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. I'm going to read this out of the book. All right. There are definitely parts of life that require your serious attention, but you have to learn to have fun. Don't neglect things that bring you joy and make you laugh. Besides the health benefits to your physical body, your emotional and mental bodies reap huge rewards from the art of joy. Seek out the people who make you feel good about being alive. Avoid cynicism and pessimism. Always look at your cup as being half full instead of half empty. The endless chatter of this physical dimension can steep you into conscious mind, and you do the best to listen to happy music, read soul-enriching fiction, and be wary of movies and TV shows that can darken your mood. Happy people attract happy people. Pile number 3, it's time to bring some light to your life, and I'm sorry that someone in your life or your life itself has dampened it, has taken out the light. But you deserve joy and you deserve to be happy. And your inner child believes in you the utmost. And you can do it and you can face it, and don't be scared, because they're not scared. And they're waiting for you. And you deserve it. So when you find yourself giving someone else a little bit too more compassion, you turn around and you give that to yourself. And don't be afraid to ask for someone to be compassionate with you. It's not easy. You don't have to be strong or super tough. You deserve it as well. Okay, pile number 3. That's all I see for you. Thank you so much for trusting me to be your tarot reader. I hope that you come back to this channel and you find more messages. Yeah.